Top of the morning, everyone. It is, January the 24th. Touchstones reading from A Child of God and a recovering alcoholic addict with a hot caffeinated morning coffee with a little bit of honey. Hey, let's have a moment of silence for those still out there in pain and suffering, please. Thank you. You have got to know what it is you want, or someone is going to sell you a bill of goods somewhere along the line that can do irreparable damage to your self esteem, your sense of worth, and your stewardship of the talents that God gave you. And that's from Richard Nelson Bolus. In recovery, getting to know ourselves sometimes means developing a new form of toughness. As we deepen our relationships with ourselves, we have a clearer sense of what we care about, what is truly important, and what is not. Certainly, we have learned there is evil in the world. Harm does come to good people, and the good side does not always win. So we must be men and women who know ourselves and are not pushovers when our basic values and needs are challenged. We leave room for being wrong, and we continue to grow and learn. But we stand up for what we believe as we see it today. We must not join the forces that world put us down or destroy us. Those negative forces are within us more often than they are outside. Wherever they come from, knowing clearly what we want and care about is our strongest defense. I will seek the wisdom to know my values and the strength to defend my beliefs. Great reading. Like I said, all these readings are amazing. I always talk down to myself. I grew up being talked down to by my dad, and it led into adulthood. And still, I struggle to get rid of the negativity about talking about myself or down to myself, and it's work in progress. So I'm working on it. It's a struggle, but I'm getting better. Is the main thing. God kept me alive long enough to see 40 years of alcoholism and drug addiction to sobriety, to be able to talk about this and freely, to be honest with you. And I enjoy it. It helps me to get it out and to be able to talk about, my past or even the present, what he's doing for me now. God's transformed me in the past 2 years into a human being that I never knew, or someone that I didn't think I could ever turn into, with the confidence. I have talked about in here. I have gained confidence. I've always been a pushover, I still am a little bit. Another one I'm working on. I have a lot of character defects I'm working on. That's a fact, Jack. But you can be a pushover sometimes, but I would take it to extremes, because I didn't think I was worthy. But I am starting to step up and defend myself. And that's what it talks about here in the end. I will seek the wisdom to know my value. I am of value to myself. And I know I'm of value to other people, places, and things as well. And the strength to defend my beliefs. I can tell about my beliefs. I know my beliefs, but when I'm being a pushover, I know what's going on. I just don't want to say anything. But I'm reacting a lot more quicker than I used to, which is absolutely amazing. I like standing up for myself. I hope y'all have a safe and blessed day. I love y'all very much. Peace.